and company locations around the state.
Coming up next, after a major storm turned streets into sledding runs, now it's a blast of winter cold. What's on the way next?
Plus, making history at Beaver Stadium as thousands come to town for outdoor hockey.
And how Pennsylvania volunteer fire companies are fighting to survive.
I don't understand how people that are doing gun raffles and bingos and potato pancake sales can do that.
The Center County Report starts now. Good afternoon. I'm Jack Raczynski.
And I'm Bronwyn Leiber. Thanks for joining us for the Center County Report. Our top story. Just days after a major storm dumped more than a foot of snow across central Pennsylvania, we're in the middle of a serious stretch of cold weather. Lows were again below zero today. Let's get right to student meteorologist Filippo Formica with the latest.
Thanks, Bronwyn. After a very heavy snow event that we saw this past weekend, right now the Penn State Arboretum is still seeing about 10 inches of snow depth after our heaviest snow event in about 6 years. Right now, 10 degrees here in State College, feeling like 4 below zero with a north-northwesterly wind at 12 miles per hour. Our wind chill values across central Pennsylvania all below zero here in State College, -4, Johnstown, -12. Look at Bradford, -18. The only spot above zero is Philadelphia. This morning we recorded a low temperature in State College of 2. The daily record lowest was -10 in 1977. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Filippo. Central PA is still digging out from that big winter storm earlier this week. State College got its largest snowfall in more than half a decade. It led to school closings, empty roads, and cars buried in snow. But it also meant fun for some, and a few scenes you don't see very often on the streets of State College. It's not football season, but Mother Nature still brought the whiteout energy to Happy Valley this week. From Beaver Stadium buried in snow to streets in downtown State College turning into sledding runs. People are still digging out from the powerful storm, which dropped more than 15 inches of snow in some parts of Center County, then left behind brutally cold weather. Wind chills hit close to 20 below zero in the past few days. 3 people in Pennsylvania also died from the storm. The winter blast broke the top 20 for most snowfall in a day for the State College borough, and the 4th most this century.
I have never seen snow like this, so honestly I've been rolling around in it and enjoying it. So trying to sled, I just sled for the first time.
Local schools canceled on Monday, and many had delayed openings all week because of the cold. Penn State also had its first full snow day of the academic year, and students took advantage.
I have trash bags to try. My friends brought sleds. So yeah, I want to try everything.
While the university's Office of Physical Plant can make campus roads passable in 2 to 3 hours, others off campus were snowed in.
It was fine. It was just there was no sidewalks. It was just all snow.
Despite no classes, campus was active with students enjoying the snow. Freshman Mara Hayden says that the snow creates a community just as well as any apartment gathering or football game.
We've made a lot of friends. I think something about snow is that people just lose their filter and just say whatever you want. We've taken pictures with random people and we've just met random people on the sleds, and it's been a lot of fun.
Fun for some, a long winter for others. Remember, it's still only January. And it'll stay cold for Groundhog Day on Monday in Punxsutawney with lows around 0. We'll have more on that annual event later in this newscast.
History will be made this weekend at Penn State as hockey games are played outdoors at Beaver Stadium for the first time. It's part of the university's busy winter sports weekend. Reporter Owen Camaros is live at Beaver Stadium with a preview. Owen?
Hey Bronwyn, Beaver Stadium was already set up for its first weekend of outdoor hockey when the storm hit. Crews had to switch from making ice to getting snow and ice out. Penn State students joined in the effort this week to help shovel a foot of snow from the stands in exchange for free tickets to tomorrow's game, as well as food and drink vouchers. The ice was skate ready during Wednesday's public skating session and yesterday's high school hockey game between State High and Altoona. There are actually 5 total hockey games here as part of Penn State's Winter Sports Weekend. They include the women's hockey team playing in less than an hour from now and the Penn State-Michigan State game tomorrow afternoon. We were told that more than 65,000 tickets have been sold for tomorrow afternoon's game. It should be a great scene inside Beaver Stadium. Live from campus, I'm Owen Camaros. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Owen. Volunteer fire companies across Center County are facing serious staffing and funding challenges. With the rising cost of operation and decrease in members, many Pennsylvania fire companies are struggling to survive. Reporter Sarah Grosh takes an in-depth look at the issue.
They're pillars of the community across Pennsylvania who are fighting battles of their own. Volunteer fire companies are a longtime first responder tradition across the state, but many are now in serious jeopardy.
It's a downhill spiral. I don't know where it's going to stop or how, but it's not sustainable, the path we're on.
The threat is twofold. First, a decline in the number of volunteer firefighters. From 300,000 in the 1970s to less than 40,000 now. Plus a funding crisis as they try to keep trucks rolling. Alpha Fire Company President Christopher Williams says he struggles to understand how smaller rural fire departments survive.
I don't understand how people that are doing gun raffles and bingos and potato pancake sales can do that.
Williams has deep gratitude for the resources Alpha has in State College in comparison to others. Alpha is one of the largest volunteer fire companies on the East Coast, with 3 stations and more than 100 active members. The company responded to over 1,400 incidents in 2023, the latest numbers available. That was the most call-outs since at least 2013. Alpha firefighters cover the borough plus College, Patton, and Ferguson townships. They also provide aid to Harris and Half Moon townships. In between emergencies, there are lighter moments. Firefighters also engage with the community through activities like school visits, where they educate kids on fire safety. Logan Fire Company in Bellefonte recently hosted an open house.
Take a deep breath.
You're on air. Chief Bobby Salvanish says events like this are far better than when they meet many residents at a fire or accident scene.
We enjoy doing the open house. This is one of the good things that we get to do. Usually when we get to meet people for the first time, it's on their worst day of their lives.
In order to be ready for those calls, they need reliable and updated equipment, from trucks to gear. And those costs are rising fast. One example is over the past decade, the cost of fire engines like these have nearly doubled. And those prices are staggering. A new engine can cost $1 million. Turnout gear can be $2,500 per firefighter. And breathing apparatus costs about $6,000 each. That makes fundraising critical, including some unique events. The annual Pumpkin Chunkin' Flying Pumpkins event in October raised money for the Howard Fire Company. And Boalsburg Fire Company has been working hard to raise funds, from raffles to other events.
That's what makes a lot of fire departments really struggle, because they're asking the demands of the firefighters to make money, earn money through carnival, fun drive, boot drives, hoagie sales, all this type of stuff.
But with costs rising and less firefighters, some stations are gasping for air.
All of us have full-time jobs. Fortunately, some of us are able to leave our jobs if we need to be able to respond to calls, but still it's definitely difficult.
And getting tougher, a continuing challenge for Center County's 18 fire companies working together to protect the community. I'm Sarah Grosh for the Center County Report.
Despite the challenges, the fire companies are continuing to support their communities in other ways too, including community events.
A new report shows online gambling in Pennsylvania continues to increase. The study was co-authored by Penn State researchers. They surveyed more than 3,000 state residents and found up to 30% of Pennsylvania adults did some form of online gambling in the past year. That's up from 20% in the 2024 report. It's probably not a surprise, but sports betting was the most popular online gambling format.
New research shows Americans are increasingly rejecting the two major political parties. The Gallup poll shows nearly 45% of U.S. adults now identify as political independents. That's a big increase from nearly 1/3 2 decades ago. Data shows that much of the shift appears to be driven by younger voters and dissatisfaction with the party in power rather than long-term loyalty.
Still to come, we check the 7-day forecast to when it's going to finally warm up.
And on the road with Punxsutawney Phil as he meets his fans in State College. Also coming up, a century in the making. A local man celebrates a milestone birthday with a big surprise at the YMCA.
When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile.
Todd's a joy.
Yes.
Todd's really is a great joy.
And you.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Keep going, keep going.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? I'm high. Oh.
A major boost in financial assistance is heading to Penn State University students in need. An anonymous donor couple has committed to a $55 million state gift to expand scholarships for undergrad students. The money will support hundreds of students each year across all campuses. The gift is the second largest of its kind in university history.
Most of us would never throw a birthday party at 5:30 in the morning, but recently in State College, some people did for a very special reason. Mia Tricarico explains.
On a dark and cold January morning, the Center County YMCA opened its doors for a very special event. Friends filled the lobby to celebrate a birthday for Maynard Kohler, the man who never misses a day at the Y. Birthday, dear Maynard. Friends, teammates, and lifelong companions, some even traveling from out of state, showed up to celebrate Kohler's 100th birthday. For a man with no immediate family, he finds his family every morning here. Staff arrived before sunrise to transform the lobby with a custom banner, balloons, and a cake resembling a pool. Executive Director Cindy Lupton says Maynard isn't just a member, he's the motivation for everyone in the building.
He's positive, he never comes in negative, he never comes in having a bad day, so I think that would inspire anyone that walks through our door to be 100 years old and be in here swimming.
Kohler drives himself to the pool every weekday at 5:30 a.m., where he swims 200 yards daily. He jokes that a century of chlorine is the key to his longevity, but says the real secret is a habit that taught his body to love the water.
There's something called endorphins. When you swim enough, but your body gives you a feedback, meaning, I like it.
But longevity has brought much more than just physical health.
When you reach the top, if the top is 100, you really begin to appreciate those things that you can remember and collect and so forth.
Kohler wasn't feeling up for his usual laps on this day, but that didn't stop him from making his way around the room and slicing his cake. He says the best part of the Y is the people, as they offer limitless support and kindness.
To put a mirror up to those people that spoke to me is a fact. But they're always kind and supportive and so on. You think they've done too much for you, they do more. I mean, it's just, it's expansive, it's infinite.
As the party ended, something remained clear. The plan for his 105th birthday is already in the works. In State College, I'm Mia Tricarico for the Center County Report.
And it was a party in the snow on Monday. 12.6 inches recorded here in State College. That is the most since 2020. Right now at the Penn State Golf Course, there's still about 10 of those 12 inches on the ground here. Just a little bit of compacting is the reason why that's not 12. Right now, 10 degrees here in State College. -4 is our feels-like temperature. A north-northwesterly wind at 12 miles an hour is the reason why that feels-like temperature is so low. And those feels-like temperatures below zero are going to continue. Right now, temperatures across central Pennsylvania in the single digits, even into the low teens in Harrisburg. As we go out to the rest of the Commonwealth, 18 in Philadelphia, 2 degrees our temperature in Bradford, but again, feeling below -10 there. And we are looking forward to the Penn State versus Michigan State hockey game on Saturday. Going to be 15 degrees, partly cloudy and frigid. Those feels like temperatures in the single digits there, so be sure to bundle up as you're heading outside. Our futurecast showing in a little bit of cloud cover in this evening and going to be clearing out overnight, allowing for the temperatures to plunge below zero, potentially even below -5 with some radiational cooling. If it's a clear and calm night, that allows for the energy to escape Earth very, very quickly, and that drops our temperature very, very low. Clouds start to increase again on Saturday, and that is going to be just in time for puck drop. And those clouds continue. That could create just an insulating layer just enough to keep the temperature above 10 degrees. Then we're going to be watching a coastal low pressure system on Sunday, and that's going to be bringing in some snow to areas of the Carolinas and Virginia, but for us here in central Pennsylvania, very strong winds. So for today, we're going to be seeing a high of 12 degrees, partly sunny skies, a northwesterly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. As we step into tonight, a mostly clear and cool night, -8 our temperature with feels like temperatures below -10. A light wind, the reason why the temperature drops just that low, and that would be record challenging cold. And for tomorrow, our high temperature 16 degrees, wash, rinse, repeat for that Penn State hockey game. Make sure you put on many layers as you're heading outside for that that game, a northwesterly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And for your 7-day outlook, a little bit of temperature relief is on the way for the beginning of next work week, but not a lot. Still going to be staying below freezing here. A little chance of some snow showers there on Wednesday here in central Pennsylvania.
So the cold weather's sticking around with that and so many outdoor events coming up, Filippo. What can people expect if they're planning to go to these events?
Yes, be sure to dress warm, multiple layers, multiple thin layers even do a better job of insulating you, so be sure to practice your best extreme cold safety.
Well, thanks, Filippo. It's cold outside, but the action around Penn State athletics is just heating up, and Brooke Casey has more with that. With our sports update, Brooke, let's turn over to you.
Coming up in sports, Penn State's struggling basketball teams try to break their losing streaks. Plus, Nittany Lion hockey gets ready to move from inside Pagula to the ice in Beaver Stadium for Penn State's first ever outdoor games.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is Chip. And if you're like me, your pets mean the world to you. And if disaster strikes, saving them is a priority. Learn how to keep your best friends safe at AmericanHumane.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music.
Yeah.
Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
I'm Brooke Casey with sports. For the first time in history, the grass flips to ice at Beaver Stadium and the cleats are swapped for skates. It's time for outdoor hockey. The blast of winter weather has set the scene for Penn State hockey's first ever outdoor game inside Beaver Stadium against Michigan State. That's 15 years in the making.
The question, when are you guys going to play a hockey game in Beaver Stadium, is the most common question that I've had over the past 15 years.
Snow and cold have transformed the iconic football venue into a once-in-a-lifetime stage, one most student athletes only dream of.
When you come to Penn State and you come on that visit and you see that stadium, everybody kind of questions, like, hey, what are the chances this is going to happen? And the fact that we're lucky enough to be able to do it this year, it's really special and something I'm never going to forget.
The blue and white are set to take to the ice in true Penn State fashion, wearing new nameless uniforms as they honor Penn State football's famous no names, all game approach. And new football head coach Matt Campbell is set to handle the ceremonial puck drop, marking Campbell's first public appearance inside the stadium and a new era for the Nittany Lions.
I think they're extremely excited and feel very grateful to be the ones that get a chance to do this, but it's not lost on them how special a place this is.
But before Penn State can enjoy the spectacle, they have business to handle, because the road to Beaver Stadium doesn't start here. It starts Friday night at Pagula Ice Arena. Earlier this season, the #1 Spartans swept the third-ranked Nittany Lions. Now the two teams meet again, still in the top 5, and for Penn State, the goal remains the same.
Points are the same. So our biggest game of the season is Friday, and then we're going to have the quick turnaround. We're going to refocus and get ready for Saturday.
For the players, the move to Beaver Stadium sets a call to fans to bring the environment to life.
Be loud and proud. And we want to hear all the We Are chants you can.
With conference positioning on the line, Saturday's matchup combines the historic venue with a critical moment in the Big Ten race, making this weekend business as usual for the Nittany Lions.
First comes first, we have Friday. And, if we win Friday, it makes Saturday that much sweeter. So we got business to take care of Friday, and we're looking forward to it.
Now we're going to check back in with Owen Camaros live at Beaver Stadium, and he is looking a little cold. Owen, what's the latest?
Hey, Brooke. Yeah, I'm out here with 9 of my 10 fingers, but a smile on my face. The Penn State women's hockey team is currently warming up in the stadium behind me, but they're without 3 of their stars. Tessa Janicki, Nicole Hall, Matilde Fantine. All 3 of them are away in Italy with the for the Winter Olympics, so they will not be playing today. Back to you, Brooke.
Thanks, Owen. Now to football. Super Bowl 60 is set for a week from Sunday in the San Francisco area. Seattle and New England will battle for the title, and one Penn State alum football is guaranteed to win their first Super Bowl. Former Nittany Lion offensive tackle Caden Wallace is on the Patriots roster, while long snapper Chris Stoll plays for the Seahawks. Kickoff is set for 6:30 p.m. We'll also have a team of Penn State student journalists there, and you'll be able to follow their work on our Center County Report social media. And whether it's in Rec Hall or the Bryce Jordan Center, Penn State basketball is struggling to win this season. The Lady Lions lost again on Wednesday night, this time to Minnesota. Since joining the Big Ten in 1992, this is the latest in the season the team is without a conference win. They're 0-11. The men's program has its highest-ranked recruit ever in Caden Mingo, but the Lions are also searching for their first Big Ten win after a loss last night. Penn State basketball programs are a combined 0-21 in conference play. That's all for sports, guys, and I don't know about you, but I am really excited for some Beaver ice hockey tomorrow.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. It's going to be a fantastic event, an incredible weekend of sports here in Happy Valley.
So excited. It's going to be a phenomenal game. Thank you, Brooke. Coming up next, Punxsutawney Phil and a special visit to State College, drawing in large crowds and lots of excitement. More on that after the break.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
There's been another deadly shooting at a local elementary school. According to authorities, the suspect acquired the gun from a family member's home before using it to take the lives of innocent children and teachers.
Store your gun securely, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo.
When it comes to disasters and emergencies, it's not a matter of if, but when.
I'm relying on luck, but who knows if it'll be on my side.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Take control at ready.gov/olderadults.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
On Monday, the world's most famous groundhog will make his annual appearance in Punxsutawney. But did you know Phil recently rolled into State College to meet his fans? Jeremy Rose takes a look.
Aboard his travel van, Punxsutawney Phil hit the road and made a rare appearance away from Gobbler's Knob at the Press Cidery in State College. The meet and greet is thanks to a special connection with the business's owners.
We're here at the Cider Press because the 4 owners of Cider Press are all from Punxsutawney.
One of the owners is also the brother of Punxsutawney Groundhog Club Executive Director Marcy Galando.
We have a lot of fans that come on Groundhog Day from State College. So we wanted to come down, and this gives the opportunity for people to meet Phil when it's not 10 below zero.
Hundreds lined the streets, wrapping around the block for a chance to meet the prophetic rodent. Fans donned Buc-ee's onesies, groundhog hats, and even suits and ties for the festivities. For Penn State student Daniel Pace, it was all about meeting a celebrity.
He's a celebrity, it's a fact. He's our world's favorite little furry celebrity.
And even the long wait couldn't stop Pace and his friends.
The time is secondary when it comes to the event that's going on today.
Well, today, fans not only get the chance to meet the little guy, they get the chance to take a picture, have a cookie, and get a commemorative coin.
Picture's the number one thing, and the commemorative coin I wasn't even aware of, but that's pretty awesome in my opinion.
Phil's visit even sparked interest for Penn State students to make the trip to Punxsutawney.
Now the more I'm around people talking about Groundhog Day, the more I consider going up when I finally have a car up here.
As for Dunkel, his eyes were set on bringing the big day to life for fans like Pace.
If you've ever had the opportunity to come to Groundhog Day, it's moving to be a part of. Everybody there is as happy as anybody you've ever been around.
Groundhog Day, a uniquely Pennsylvania event, without a shadow of a doubt. In State College, I'm Jeremy Rose for the Center County Report.
And we'll bring you live coverage from Punxsutawney on Groundhog Day, Monday beginning at 7:20 a.m. on our YouTube channel, Penn State Student Media. We hope you'll join us. That's all for today's newscast.
But you can follow us anytime for breaking news on our Center County Report X. You can also see our stories on our Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, and our website. Have a good weekend.
No young person should ever have to worry about having a safe place to sleep at night, or whether anyone cares about them.
But the reality is, 1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis and giving them the support and tools they need to succeed in life. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today. Thank you for caring.
In Iraq, our truck hit a roadside bomb. I had about 16 surgeries on my hand so that I could regain function. And when I came home, I needed a new roof due to a storm. And I was about to lose homeowners insurance as well. I applied for Operation Homefront Critical Financial Assistance Program. And it's good to know that when we come home, there are people who are there that care about us. Operation Homefront, they've really been a blessing.
I'm Sandra, this is Jorge, and we were adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of, they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit